A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 2-2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off, foul off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Hisashi Iwakuma gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Standing in, Chang-Ho Song. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Iwakuma a look to first. Runners back. Song aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Next for the Mets, Tommy Pham. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Iwakuma comes set. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Domingo Santana. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and lines it to left. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pham waits on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So here now is the pitcher, Paul Blackburn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
How about it? Second baseman, Chang-Ho.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chang-Ho Song. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Dyson moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Blackburn is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman calls for it, and that retires the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. So striding in, Gavin Cecchini. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hisashi Iwakuma. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Jarrod Dyson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Martinez over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Takes this the other way to right, and one gone now in the New York third.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Cecchini is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Buster Posey now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Will Myers.
Ready now for the Marlins, Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left field and deep. Benintendi going back on it. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next up for New York, Jonathan Lucroy hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lucroy on at first. Nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in to try it again, Paul Blackburn, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Kinsler for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. 1 down. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Chang Ho Song.
Second baseman, Chang Ho Song.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Iwakuma peers in. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Grounded to the right. Mauer is there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Cicchini scoops it up. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Hisashi Iwakuma. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana has a beat on it. Oh, no, he missed it. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead it 2-1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
Leading up for the Mets, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dyson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo.
Striding in, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't. Walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here it comes, 1-0, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1. And the count will be full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hot high in the air. Kinsler moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pham has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Up next from Miami, Brandon Nimmo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 0-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone.
Now batter, Hector All Blackburn.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Cameron Howard takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Howard.
Stepping in now, Chang-Ho Song, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Mets.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen here as the hard-throwing
Number
right-hander
53.
Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Benoit.
Digging in, Gavin Cecchini. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Two-0 count. The pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Cameron Howard.
Brandon Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Brandon Phillips.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Phillips, who goes by Dat Dude on social media. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Popped him up. Martinez is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Pham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit to short. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Jose Martinez.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Joaquin Benoit, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Will Myers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Miami down to their last strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Miami, good night.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Blackburn notches his 3rd win of the year. Joaquin Benoit works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.